Hi, I'm Teresa Hess, and this is my pitch for a Joyful Mind Studio. At a Joyful Mind Studio, we believe therapy isn't only for times of crisis, but it's essential for everyone. We begin with therapy because life is layered, emotions are complex, and healing shouldn't be reserved for when we have breakdowns. But we don't stop there. Mental health doesn't exist in isolation. It's influenced by how we eat, move, rest, and connect with others. That's why we've reimagined the model. At a Joyful Mind Studio, therapy is the cornerstone, and whole person well being is our mission. Here, licensed therapists work alongside a collaborative, trauma informed team to offer more than just therapy. Clients have access to yoga for emotional regulation, resiliency groups for fostering connections and helping to have social healing, nutritional guidance to support the brain and body, and exercise coaching to build strength, confidence, and vitality. Our integrated approach breaks down the silos so that clients feel fully supported. Whether someone is processing anxiety, grief, burnout, or simply moving through life's transitions, they'll find care that meets them where they are and helps them to be able to move forward. We're launching as a hybrid model, offering both welcoming studio space and virtual access to meet the needs of today's world. Our vision is to make mental health care as approachable and routine as going to a yoga class or to your gym. At a Joyful Mind Studio, therapy isn't the last resort. It's the first step toward fully living and thriving. So that is my 2-minute pitch. A couple of lessons learned as we went through this process was really trying to find my focus and clarity because the studio has a lot of facets. It was at times the therapy was getting lost and wasn't the foundational piece. So, with my team, really helping to benchmark that therapy was the focus and therapy needed to be the front line of what we talked about when we talked about services. The other piece was really developing a structure, um, really figuring out like all the ins and outs of building a business like this. While I have been in the therapeutic field for a very long time and know a lot of the pieces, pulling them together into one and what that would look like for the consumer as well was a enlightening look. Making sure that the consumer understood what they were getting, understood the value in it, and that it added value for them, regardless of how they paid, whether it was through insurance or private pay, or even with some of our company outreach, what that was going to look like for them. So really putting together the business model canvas to have that structure to rely on and watch it grow. The other takeaway that I really had was looking at the customer relationships and understanding that for a lot of our consumers, mental health is still a very scary part of life. And that again, that difference between we only go for mental health when we're in crisis versus when we are just existing and kind of just going through life and how to mitigate that fear and that concern and to put it into that like total self-care. Because again, if we're trying to get healthy with our bodies, it's easier to get healthy with our minds and to kind of have that understanding of how the two interact. So this process really, again, helped me to outline that not only for myself of what I wanted, but also what my consumers see and what I can provide to them. This really helped me to express that my structure, my business is very mission driven and something that I believe passionately about, and how to communicate that to others through my vision, my structure, my strategy, and really just putting that heart kind of piece into it. So I'm walking away with a much clearer roadmap of what's important and how to get the word out there for this program and for this kind of reliance on holistic healing. So those are my takeaways. I have enjoyed this process and I enjoyed my team greatly. So thank you everybody for the ongoing feedback, and I hope you have a great day and I wish you well.